Apparently, it's not only trouble and conflicts that Tanggol, Coco attracts in FPJ's Batang Quiapo, but also beautiful and fierce damsels who seem to have found it difficult to fall for his irresistible charm, astonishing fighting skills, and kind heart. In fact, 3 different women have been romantically linked to him, with 2 of them already dead, Makang, Lovipo, and Bubbles, Ivana Alawi, while the other one is currently part of his squad, none other than the pretty, fair-skinned, and palaban Madonna, impressively played by sexy actress Kim Domingo. It can be recalled that they had an utterly rough start as they got into an intense skirmish after Madonna was tasked by her bosses, Don Facundo, Jaime Fabregas, and Marcelo, Noni Buencamino, to gauge the capabilities of Tanggol before accepting him into their group. But now, the 2 of them have become inseparable and have been partners in crime in every mission that they take on. This has allowed them to be closer and get to know one another deeper, which sparked the growing interest of Madonna towards Tanggol. Let's look back on 5 scenes that suggest Madonna may have already caught feelings for Tanggol, something that their ardent shippers and avid viewers of FPJ's Batang Quiapo find so kilig. Let's begin this list with that scene wherein Tanggol treated her gunshot wound following their violent altercation with the cops. Prior to that, it was also him who saved her from the police, who nearly shot her to death. This apparently dispelled her doubts about Tanggol and she started to see him as a kind person. While her loyalty was still with the Caballeros, Madonna chose to help Tanggol and his friends by setting them free from their chains after Don Facundo and his minions tortured them. Aside from that, she also took them to a safer location while the Caballero family was being brutally slain by the Montenegros. Since she already had nowhere to go anymore after the demise of the Caballeros and her comrades, she decided to join the group of Tanggol. She also expressed her full support for his plans regarding the coveted Star of Venus and the illegal drug business that the Caballeros left behind. However, it was not only dangerous and work-related missions that Madonna accompanied Tanggol and his friends, but also in their benevolent deeds. She came with them when they went back to Quiapo to see their families and distribute groceries and monetary aid to their neighbors. She was obviously impressed by his unconditional love and compassion for his family and community, despite the unpleasant and traumatic experiences he had there. She was clearly disappointed to learn that Tisay had previously cheated on Tanggol, and there was even a hint of envy as she mentioned the things that seemed to have made it simpler for her to seduce him. Terrified that Tanggol might be harmed and fall into her lair again, she offered to be the one to hunt her down, which he declined as he wanted to be the one to stop her from her and her group's mischievous acts. And lastly, viewers might have probably observed how Madonna grew fonder of Tanggol after seeing that he didn't leave his friends during their latest encounter with the police, which she really found very rare and admirable. Will they remain friends or will their relationship eventually turn romantic? Let's see in the upcoming episodes of FPJ's Batang Quiapo, weeknights at 8 p.m, on Kapamilya Channel, Kapamilya Online Live, and A2Z.